Hey guys, Rogue Brogue Fishing here again, and today we are going to be reviewing Berkley Powerbait Bubblegum Trout Worms. So I bought these about, let's say, a week ago, and I recently just used them when I was trout fishing in a tournament. And the results were very poor. I used some of the recommended ways that they fished on the back, and I've used ways that I know how to use for floating worm baits. What happened was I went, used them, and I went to go put one on and find out they're connected. I mean, that's kind of odd for them to be connected, because there's a lot of other ones that are like connected or like unconnected. And I'm just like, wow. So, it's nothing too serious. All you have to do is just pull off and bam, you're left with this little wacky little thing. And, it's got some pretty nice action in the water. But I wasn't happy because it wasn't catching any fish. I went, it's kind of, may sound weird, but, I smelled the bait to see if it smells like anything, and it smells like something, but I don't know what the smell of it is. It's kind of weird, but, like, I'd throw it in the water, and then the fish would look at it, and then they'd swim right away. Even if I, jerked it or jigged it, or I even went and hooked it through the top of the head with a size 8 hook. And I was kind of disappointed because, so you see, they're very small and they're very thin. And, they tear very easily. Like, they stretch and tear very easily. And, I was kind of disappointed because I went and rigged one up, and I casted it in the water, and there's a little bit of grass there on the bottom, and I went and I pulled it through the grass, and it tore up this worm. I mean, it was almost disintegrated by the time it came back. I wasn't even jigging it fast. I was jigging nice and slow, and it just kept tearing it up. And even where the hook was at, it left a big slit down where I had the hook through. So I was very disappointed with that. So, I mean, there's another company I use, and I'll do a review on their pink bubblegum worms then when I get the chance. But with these here, I was very disappointed. I, hooked it through the top, jigged it, let it float. I even hooked it through the back and let the bigger end float across. Still no hits. I even hooked it through the center like a wacky worm and just pulled it across, So it was kind of like that, and pulled it across, and nothing. Absolutely nothing. And I was kind of disappointed, These aren't cheap. They're about $5, $6, maybe $7. I'd have to pull up the receipt for 15 of them. And they haven't produced anything whatsoever. Anything good for me, in my opinion. I mean, you guys can use them. Put some comments down below how you rig them. I'd like to, learn more because, I like using Berkley products. I'm usually very happy with them. They're made in the United States, which I support United States products 99.99% of the time. And, I'm kind of upset with them, with Berkley, on these Powerbait worms. So, as always, keep fishing, stay rogue, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.